l'ho detto che c'è un esercito dentro.
Tu fai così con tutti.
10 aprile.
Sì, infatti è venuta giù la piazza dagli applausi.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this new couple with you guys. And yes, the movie is actually called Beautiful Rebel, and the movie is based on a true story. But before we get into further details and actually discuss the relationship that happened between Gianna and Carla, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and if you have also already watched the movie, please let me know your thoughts on it, because like I always say, your opinion does matter. So the movie is a biographical Italian film that discloses the beginning of Gianna Nannini, one of Italy's most famous rock musicians. Gianna, a vocalist and songwriter recognized for her powerful voice, chased her aspiration despite facing obstacles from her family and the music industry. The movie Beautiful Rebel offers a captivating journey through her life, starting from childhood and the roots of her career as a rock icon. The movie is based on real events, making it basically 100% worth the watch. And it also showcases on how her love story began with Carla, who is actually her long-term partner. And until this day, if I'm not mistaken, they are still together. So you can actually go ahead and go watch this movie on Netflix. And yes, of course, it is in Italian, but there are subtitles available. So when it comes to that, you don't have to worry. My main focus of this review will to be to speak about the relation of Gianna and Carla, the rest about her career, her family, how everything developed. I would highly recommend you also go ahead and go watch the movie to find out those specific details. So let's get right into this beautiful and amazing love story. So basically, Gianna and Carla, they met, on the premiere, in this case, of Gianna's first album. Basically, they were doing this hosting party, this premiere party, and Carla came in, and as soon as Carla came in the door, Gianna already had her eyes on her, and she was very determined to go and speak to this young lady. So Gianna went, to Carla, and they just started to have a conversation. And from that moment on, they were just, locked in, and they were spending time together. And in this case, Carla, she is actually a hairstylist, and Gianna, in that moment of her time, she was still starting her career as a musician, and she was having a lot of problems. But at the same time, you can actually see that Gianna, she had a lot of commitment issues. We can actually say that she used to come and disappear in Carla's life, and Carla came to a point that she was just really tired of it. It's like they together, they're doing good, and then Gianna just go and disappears and reappears like nothing have happened. And that is something that you can see that really was boring Carla a lot, but she kind of just, figured out a way on how to deal with it. And as things actually progresses, you can see that, unfortunately, Gianna, she went into this very difficult depression and mental state after an accident that she had. And Carla somehow, found a way back to Gianna to help her through this very difficult moment. And that's one of the moments in the movie that really got me emotional. I was like just sitting, like trying to understand what Gianna was going through. She was hallucinating about someone that she was having an affair with, who's a guy, but the guy actually doesn't exist. And then also she was going through a depression, and just a lot of things also when it comes to her mental state, and her family also traumas, and her family problems with her father also some type of way also was, very heavy on her as well. So as thing progresses, you can actually see when Carla saw what, Diana, in this case, Gianna was going through, she have decided to help out her parents, and basically just told her parents, like, I'm gonna be here for her until she makes a full recovery. Because at that moment, Gianna, she was really dedicated to her career, but no matter what she did, she just felt like her career wasn't taking off. Things wasn't going the way she wanted it to go. Bad management, bad music, and also the bad environments affected her creativity process a lot, so she just couldn't find that hit record, and that affected her a lot mentally. There came a point where Carla, before this whole situation, before this whole breakdown happened, Carla told Jayana, like, hey, I'm not the person that you need to be with. You need to go figure out you, and later on in life, if it's meant to be, we will be. But that wasn't the case, because after Jayana, she went through that whole situation, in this case, Carla actually showed up for her and supported her through everything. And as time progresses, you can actually start to see that Jayana, she was getting better. Carla was by her side through everything, through the therapy, through, her basically recreating her career, for her resetting and restarting everything. Jayana, she wasn't very confident, to restart and go back on stage and proceed music. But Carla always told her, like, this is what you are passionate about. You have to, get that confidence back. This time things is gonna be different. You're not gonna fall in the same traps that you did before. I'm gonna be here by your side, supporting you through it all. It's just a very, very beautiful love story. And I feel like the thing that makes this movie even better is the fact that they somehow they could find a way back to one another. And also Jayana, she always knew that she loved Carla. She always, always, always knew it. Even though she went and there came a moment where she was popping, she was spending time with other women, other people, getting involved with other people. Somehow, she always found her way back to Carla. And Carla also moved on with other people and got involved with other people. But every time Jayana would show up, she would just melt, and that you can really say that they really, really have true love for one another. And one thing I also want to, basically say, I'm really happy that at the end of the movie, they can showcase that, before Jayana's father passed away, her father and her finally made peace, and they could finally have a conversation. And her father basically just told her, like, everything, basically summing up that, I'm really happy you're my daughter, and the fact that I did something good on earth by having you. So that was something also very positive that Jayana needed, because at the beginning of the movie, you can see that she had a very difficult relationship with her father, because her father didn't want her to, basically to be a musician. He wanted her to be a tennis star. And, even though she did both, at some point, music just spoke louder to her. And we can also clearly see that Carla and, Jayana, they have a happy ending. They could find a way to find balance. And you can also see that it's thanks to Carla that Jayana also got better, because, like I say, there's a very specific moment in the movie that I was just like, wow, she's really, really going through it. And to have someone so strong, that really loves you by your side to help you to overcome that, it was just very, very genuine. And you can really see that Carla loved her. So, and that's something very good. I will highly recommend you also go ahead and go watch this movie. Once again, it's available on Netflix, and it's called Beautiful Rebel. It's an Italian true story. Yes, it's based on true events. And once again, she's an iconic. Even after the movie, I have decided to go do some research on her, and it looks like both of them are still together. And if I'm not mistaken, Jayana, she has a daughter. So there's something very positive to see the fact that they're still together after all these years. Very, very beautiful story. So yes, guys, that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I've also activated the super stickers to the channel, just in case any of you would like to make a small donation.